Hey guys, your girl Root back. Now we on Virgo. Hey Virgos, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm gonna read a little bit about you're in the 12th house, read about you a little bit, and then what 12th house and a little about you, and then we'll do a tarot, okay? You're alpha female, you need total control, and 12th house, uh, you have the we can work it out attitude. You want to make things right. You have a system for everything. If not, your energy leaks out and topples the magic. Okay. You believe everything has a place. If it's not perfect, you're calling every project off. OCD. Okay. Tendencies. Your need for perfection. Your focus on pattern tracking, how the mind works, communicating with the outsiders of the world, proving how not outside you are, helps you get out of bed in the morning. Mercury in Pisces house, you care about patience and work and achieving results. Mental and physical hygiene is very important to you. In this house, more health is here. Important health is here. I mean, it's something you focus on a lot. May have a medical career or should carry medical supplies wherever you are, um, waiting to heal. My mama must have had this place because she had everything in her purse, the kitchen sink. Very sensitive. Be careful with your stomach, intestines, pancreas, spleen. In this house, diarrhea, constipation, stomach cramps, and other stomach problems and diseases. The nerve of the stomach. Okay, a lot due to excessive work and worries can become mentally unstable. Maybe maybe it's why you carry a lot of things, medical stuff, in your bag, or you should, to calm you down. I'm thinking teas, whatever it may be. Chronic criticism, negative attitude, and unpleasant performance in a social environment pushes you into loneliness and depression. You want things so perfect. Be careful of that job. I know how they go. You find peace in doing a job you do perfect. Self criticism, complicating every problem, analyzing all sorts of little things, draws you into a trap called illness. You are never weak or chronically ill or full of nightmare as long as you balance things out as much as possible, achieving your goals. Your diagnosis, yourself, even if you diagnose yourself, even if you have a doctor, su- surprising him with all the things that you know about yourself. I do that. Your analytical spirit does not rest until it mathematically completes all the possible and impossible causes of their newly formed severe disease. You care about, if you're a vet or whatever, you care about animals, you pay attention to them, microbiotics, whatever that is. I think that's like little diseases. Let me see. Macrobiotics. Little like the what is macrobiotics?
According to Wikipedia, a macrobiotic diet is a fad diet based on ideas about types of food drawn from Zen Buddhism.
Okay, the diet tries to balance the supposed yin and yang elements of food and cookware. Okay. Um, Clothing, severe. I guess you care about, what touches your skin. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know that a lot of things you're not supposed to have on your skin. A lot of clothes, material messes up the skin. So that's, yeah, if y'all didn't know that, that's something that falls under y'all. Uh, they say even governments, what the government does to the environment is very important to y'all as well. Mary, the Virgin, falls under Virgo. Birth to Jesus. The branch bears fruits of the Spirit. As y'all, the bear is y'all token, and is Virgo. He's observant, independent, and a perfectionist. Explains the deepest parts of your personality. So the bear, okay. Colors green and brown. Purity, base abilities, purification, healing, enhanced regeneration, shape shifting, holy fire, manipulation. So I think that's, you're curing yourself. So you're going to do like Scorpio and transform everything, shape shifting, or becoming somebody else. Um, okay, wait a minute. I said read off phone. Let's see. Okay. Okay, not this one yet. Okay, not. Okay, in the Bible, Revelations 12:1 through 17. A great sign appeared in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun, with the moon under her feet, and on her head a crown of 12 stars. She was pregnant and was crying out in birth pains and the agony of giving birth. And another sign appeared in heaven. Behold, a great red dragon with 7 heads and 10 horns, and on his head 7 diadems. His tail swept down a third of the stars of heaven and cast down to the earth. And the dragon stood before the woman who was about to give birth, so that when she bore her child, he might devour it. She gave birth to a male child, one who is to rule over the nations with a rod of iron. But her child was caught up to God and to the throne. They got it Amos 5, verse 8. He who made the Pleiades and the Orion, and the turns deep darkness into the morning, and darkens the day into night, who calls for the waters of the sea and pours them out on the surface of the earth. The Lord is his name. So it's got to do with you, Virgo. Psalms 19:1. To the choir master, a psalm of David. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Excuse me. Psalms 147, verse 4. Sorry, my nose itchy. He declares the number of the stars. He gives to all of them their names. Genesis 1:14. And God said, let there be lights in the expansion of the heavens to separate the day and the night, and let them be of signs and for seasons and for days and years. Perfection. Yeah. Isaiah 47:13. You are weary with your many counselors. Let them stand forth and save you. Those who divide the heavens, who gaze at the stars, who at the new moons make known what shall come upon you. And Isaiah 7:14. Therefore the Lord himself will give you a sign. Behold, the virgin shall conceive and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel. And I'm wondering why they didn't call him Emmanuel. Okay, anyway, I'm sorry. Second Thessalonians 2, verse 1 through 17. Now concerning the coming of our Lord Jesus Christ and our being gathered together to him, we ask you, brothers, not to be quickly shaken in mind or alarmed, neither by a spirit or a spoken word or a letter seeming to be from us, to the effect that the day of the Lord has come. Let no one deceive you in any way, for in that day you will not come unless the rebellion comes first, and the man of lawlessness is revealed, the son of destruction, who opposes and exalts himself against every so called God or object of worship, so that he takes his seat in the temple of God, proclaiming himself to be God. Do you not remember that when I was still with you, I told you these things? And one more. Psalms 8, verse 3. When I took when I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars which you have set in place. Okay. So that's got to do with you, Virgo. So the god in the Greek goddess Astina, Astraea, means innocence and purity. The god sent her another name, shapeshifting Pandora, Sophia, down to earth as a punishment to man. Because of her curiosity, she opened the box of the gods told her not to, warned her not to, and let the plagues of hate, envy, sickness, etc. into the world. So her punishment was to heal it all that she set out. Okay, so that's y'all. Okay, so let me read. What else I got up the phone? 12th house again, Virgo. Okay, it says. Compassion at its best. Natives born in Virgo in the 12th house can focus on every little detail and the things others are not paying attention to. When working to make their dreams come true, they can be very disciplined and develop the most ingenious plans. They can ex- extravag- ex- exo- exaggerate when worrying about the most important details, which can make their business partners go crazy. However, this is what their intuition is telling them to do. It's not a matter of particularity or consciousness. Virgo in the 12th house, positive, hardworking. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hello.
Mama, can I scan and can I print and take stuff at workforce for free?
Yeah, as far as I know of.
They don't ask what you're doing. You can just go in there.
You could tell them either you can tell them it's paperwork for like the government or something, or you can tell them you doing it for a job and they'll let you.
They open.
Yeah.
I thought they were closed. Yeah,
I just seen them come up on my phone, time I work for. So yeah,
I
probably
didn't let them know.
Google and see and call.
All right.
Okay. Sorry, yeah. Negative, dogmatic, and overcritical advice. Asking for help is not a sign of failure, but rather a sign of wisdom. Okay. Celebrities: Leonardo DiCaprio, Jennifer Anderson, Emma Watson, Jared Leto, and Beyonce Knowles. They all have this placement. A possible way of living life. Virgos can judge others too much, not to mention they can think for too long before speaking. If feeling like they have the comfort they need, they'll become more practical, but to compose and focus on every little detail. When not expressing their nervousness, they can become sick. In case they're denying who they are, they can be less judgmental or harsh with their words. Because life has conditioned them to be nice and to tolerate other people, they're still annoyed when others are criticizing them, moments in which they're becoming snappy. This is also making them be ruthless with others in logical ways because they're not able to acknowledge they may be wrong or not acting accordingly. People born with Virgo in the 12th house have some standards they're looking to meet, as well as some worries about remaining behind others. They should accept that it's important for them to work hard and to be criticizing as they are, paying attention to every detail. They're also compassionate and sensitive, which they're good traits. Natives born in the 12th house, Virgo, should be aware of the fact that they tend to give up on themselves to make others feel great. They may discover one day that they are no longer healthy or able to help their loved ones or even strangers. Be careful, Virgo. When it comes to um, Virgos here, matters of the universe are being involved, not to mention the universal principles that rule over both the visible and invisible life are emerging. Virgos are meant to make the humankind more aware, to have its consciousness lifted. They have a strong intuition that's helping them keep everyone satisfied because they're true helpers. They can leave their desires behind to do good. When working hard, they're simply transcendental. As far as spirituality goes, they can be tireless and look to improve their consciousness. For this reason, they can express themselves to art and strive to achieve perfection. Sorting out the issues. Natives are criticizing from their subconscious. While not expressing this on the inside, they're only worried. When it comes to their lifestyle, they're obsessed with being healthy and want to study more other people. Their anxiety can have them less physically and mentally strong. However, They're never hesitating to tell their loved ones what they feel about them, no matter how hurting they may sound. When everything in their surroundings is positive, they can come up with great ideas for their careers. The person with Virgo in the 12th house can be an inventor, the solver of most complex matters, those that seem unsolvable for others. He or she is doing these things after analyzing every little detail of a matter, which can have him or her advancing at work or making more money. Okay, I know that's true about Virgo. When people born with this are developing a negative environment, are developing in a negative environment, they are not interested in getting this in, disinterested help as well. They're charitable as a means to help themselves, especially in the material direction. Their personality is more focused on being gratified and achieving the recognition of others. This is the only way for them to feel satisfied and to become more charitable. So your environment matters. I just made a video about that. Where you stay at, have a strange. This house they have a strange mind mechanism. They can seem the most stupid when trying to show their intelligence, and extremely smart when having to deal with the unexpected. Not stupid at all, except the environment. Okay, who you be with, that's all of us. They're most of the time relying only on themselves and can be mysterious when it comes to the most practical matters. The connections they are making are usually about traditions being part of the new and unfixed. The principles they're following can pose difficulties for them. Dreams can be destroyed by reality and logic or other way around. Compassion at its best. They want to be happy. They need to identify where their talents lie and share them with the entire world. They could be very good writers, communication specialists, because they can make the strangest people talk. Planet Mercury, okay? There are many ways in which the devil karma of Virgo is brought into the equation because the soul is involved, and the 12th house is the place of karma and soul. Only by being aware of their soul, Virgos can become aware of cosmic consciousness. What these people can do best is balance the universe with life, something that can make them feel truly fulfilled because their neat and love structure in the 12th house is teaching them to be more chaotic and to just go with the flow by using their intuition. This house rules also over understanding and compassion, these two being characteristics to the sign of Virgo as well. This is making 12th house Virgos eager to serve others. The rational of this 12th house is helping them understand how life is happening and how to channel their emotions into helping and understanding others spiritually. In other words, in this house, turning people into those who are doing only good from a spiritual point of view. Virgos are natural healers. They're already anxious about their health. And in 12th house is exceedingly exceeding their worries more, accentuating. Sorry about that. Individuals born in Virgo in the 12th house can be very judgmental but not show it. More than this, they can be annoyed when others aren't changing as they've advised. They need to express what's annoying them and to no longer be anxious about those worries of theirs, especially if they don't want to have their nerve system affected. When sick, they can be very moody and annoyed by every little thing. The hatred they can sometimes feel is causing some psychological process in their bodies to no longer function properly. When it comes to their personalities, they're arrogant and suspecting that others are plotting against them. Meanwhile, they can't pay enough attention to their real enemies. Okay. These natives are heavily expressing the influence of the Virgo in the 12th house expect aspect when they're sacrificing their dreams for others. The more selfish ones find it difficult to be of service, so they need to have a second look at their own character and not pay that much importance to their outside environment. All of us, yin and yang. Hey, Kenan, how you doing? Um, Maybe volunteer or go work there. Maybe in Army life. You know what I'm saying? They got Army bases all over the place. So yeah, okay. So that's what I have for you, Virgie. Let's go ahead and do the cards. See what else they want to say. I think we trying to get to know ourselves. That's what I'm focused on. New world, new you. Learning more about yourself, what you need to change. That's my whole purpose. Okay. Okay, this will come out. Past, present, and future. Okay. Let's see, can I keep it together this time? Okay, we got the Hierophant, your fellow earthling, right? Marriage, government, public company. They say you be concerned about how the government is running the world, right? What they're doing. Probably a lot of Virgos that work in that field. The environmental part, scientists, doctors, I'm thinking because of that. Well, and maybe inventing some stuff to help. Maybe not getting, probably where the frustration comes in because they probably ain't listening all the way. But y'all still do y'all and help out as much as y'all can, right? Okay, we got King of Pentacles, of course. Y'all gonna make that money. Aries, Taurus, and I'm noticing that he has a lot of green on him. Business arrogance, so y'all smart in business, helping out as much as y'all possibly can. You know, keeping things neat. Okay, then we have maybe more spiritual, pulling from the Pisces side, right? Plans. Y'all have to have everything detail oriented. But in this house, they want you to be a little more freer, I think. So you won't be worried and causing issues. Y'all, you know what I just read, right? Then we got yeah, not rushing to do anything, not a swords reverse. It's not rushing to do, taking your time, which y'all do anyway, the ones that are balanced. You say especially in this house, right? Then we have the Knight of Wands, Scorpio, Sag, change, important letter. So I'm thinking, I'm looking at the feather in his head. They got to do with blood. They got to do with plasma, um, ancestors to me. The salamanders, the animals. Yeah, probably if y'all into science, finding out how can they help to cure the world. Cure the animals. Because animals, plants, well, all of the earth, you can take and find a cure for things. So y'all finding cures and stuff. That's what y'all here for. I got Virgo in my chart. Let me see it. And then I'm a cusp of Virgo as well. That's the main thing for me. Transforming stuff, I love doing that. It just give me such joy to see people healed. Let's see where it's Virgo. I'm a cusp. And by the 10th and the ninth house, I'm in the 10th house, you right next door in the ninth house. And I have Virgo in Uranus, thinking out the box, and in Pluto. So I have to watch that one. So we got, look, just talking about Pluto, right? Reverse. So you have to watch destructive ways in that Pluto, right? But then that could also, my thing is, y'all could also be concerned with reincarnation, immortality. I'm thinking y'all could be concerned about that. I know Scorpio is mostly concerned. Well, they say the chart is most concerned about like what I was gonna say, forensic, stuff like that. And what else gonna say about forensic? Like finding out what happened, what caused a person to die, maybe catching diseases before time, stuff like that, and going deep. So I don't. It's reversed. So I don't know if y'all want to go that deep, but this is healing as well. Find going, like going off into finding out, going deep. So if you got the Scorpio in your chart, you probably go a little bit deeper than others. You know, that's what I'm seeing here. But it's reversed. Some may not, but if you're in that Pisces house, you will, because Pisces is everybody together. So yeah, you probably will. Okay, then we have Seven of Cups. Plans, hopes, wishes, of course, and it was reversed. So sometime I guess to me it might be sometimes you have to keep things secret in this house because that's Pisces house secrets, right? And if you're like a free spirit, uh, how do I say this? Keeping things secrets, and some things you might have to obtain in ways that people might call stealing, but it's not actually stealing because you're gonna help, like a Robin Hood effect, something like that. Y'all get what I'm talking about. Then we got the Hangman. So exercise is very important to y'all. Getting stronger in yourself, eating right, the whole 9 yards. Those that are focused on that, especially in this house, you got the 12th house, that's Pisces house. So that's important and of the world. Y'all probably teach that, exercise videos. If you got a team, you probably making sure everybody is going to eat right, so everybody can focus on the task at hand because y'all love perfection. If y'all don't, y'all should in this house. So yeah, oops, then you came up. Okay, it's reverse. So y'all like to be introvert inside, but in this house, Pisces about the world, right? It's about helping the world. So y'all might have been about helping what's in your circle. But now in this house, y'all called to, working with the government or working with massive people. And y'all could do that through speaking, inventing stuff like that. I'm pretty sure, like I say, a lot of inventors got Virgo and Aquarius in their charts. And that's how they expand it, to the world. Humanitarian effort in this house as well, because Aquarius coming for Pisces. That's what I'm seeing here. Cold demanding, cold hard demanding authority. Virgo, Libra, actions, thoughts. So this reverse. So you can't. They already talked about the worries and try to be too, professional could lead to different sicknesses in the body. So they want you to relax. That's why we're saying about Knight of Swords is reverse, right? Taking your time, getting, enjoying life as you're doing it. Because if we don't enjoy life and be happy inside, what's the point of helping everybody else and kill yourself? You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what they're talking about. And then we got travel, Cancer, Sag, movement of residence, journey, victory over situation or problem, balancing out polarities. And the opposite is Pisces, Virgo and Pisces. But I think this is more like being able to travel and find cures because it's not always in where you stay at, and that's something I definitely want to do. And finding cures as you go to help, you know, move around, and help people move around, help people be healthier. Because once you open your mind up to where you travel and see different cultures, different things, and then you plants, animals, you know, making potions as you go, the whole 9 yards. So I think that's what he's talking about, you know. And then we got you, Eight of Pentacles, working on it. There it is. Virgo, first deacon. Work, paid work, and getting paid for it. Because that's what matters. While we're in a 3D world, you are earth sign, getting paid for it, right? So let's see. Let's do the other. Let's see. So that's my issue. I know I'm in a 3D world. I'm a Libra. They say with this and that and the material and stuff like that. It's good. I used to like it more when I was younger, but mostly trying to fit in a lot. I mostly like casual. I do things on different times or whatever, but very loyal in what you do at a plant. Okay, flowers, taking flowers, edible, healing. You finding all kind of ways to do that to heal people. And this one is I guess this mean with the cold ice on the road. That could have been reversed. I might have messed it up with my hand. But I'm mostly about helping more than I am about. I can dress the part. Don't get me wrong. I being in a situation right, but mostly about seeing things grow and making people happy and healed and finding hidden things that's a Scorpio in me and stuff like that. And we got gossip and you mostly about what you need to do and then you present it. You're not about if you're balanced Virgo in the 12th house, you what it did say that you might not like what others do and you might not say it to them. So you keep it to yourself. They did say that. But I'm thinking this also means that you're gonna wait till you have it perfect before you even travel to present it and talk about it. That's what I'm thinking this means because plenty of obstacles that you have to go through because you got to find out, what you need to find out in order to present whatever you're going to present to the world. That's for healing, right? All right, y'all. That's what I got. I hope it helps in some type of way. Okay. It's your girl Ruth signing off. Okay. Like, subscribe, share, comment. I really appreciate it. And bye, Kenna. Thanks for coming. I hope that you find my apple taste of garden. Hmm? Okay. I don't know what that means. But your army life, maybe like I say, maybe volunteer somewhere or phone call to find out where you fit in. They got recruits, offices, they got all kind of ways that you can participate, and that if. But anyway, all right. Love y'all. Have a great, wonderful day. All right.